especially, how do players motivate themselves until the end? The first thing is we need to be understanding this fact. The thing is, we never expected coronavirus, neither did we expect the lockdown. So things were a lot uncertain, which means we're going to have a lot of negative emotions within us, which could be anger, it could be guilt, it could be frustration. Guilt is guilt of not being able to train as much, anger because you're not able to do what you wanted to do, right? So you're going to be having a lot of negative emotions from within. You're going to be in a denial mode because you don't know what's happening and what's going to happen, right? So we need to first accept that this is the situation right now and the entire world is going through the same situation, right? So that's the first thing. First step is accept it. Accept what we have right now. Okay? The second thing is you can treat this lockdown period in two ways, and it depends on your training style, the academy you belong to, your coach. It totally depends on that. One, you can take it as a break. Two, you can take it as a time where you can start doing small things that you probably couldn't do during your hectic schedule, right? Obviously, from a completely structured period, you've come to a completely unstructured period during the lockdown. You're at home, you don't know what to do. Yes? So definitely this kind of, boredom is very normal, and we need to make use of this time either by taking it as a break or by doing something useful wherein you have not done things earlier and now you're trying to do it because you have that extra time. For example, building on a new skill. If you're taking it as a break, then you can probably learn to play a new instrument. You can probably start drawing, maybe start spending a little more time with your family. Could be either way, right? That depends on you, as I said earlier. Correct? So this is how you can tend to motivate yourself and not get drowned in boredom. The other thing is set small goals for yourself. Set really small goals for yourself. Come up with small goals with your coach. Discuss it and come up with something small. See, there are a lot of things that you couldn't have worked on during your training period or during your normal training times, right? So now is the time to work on those. So set small goals, nothing big, right? So that would make you feel motivated. One reason why players are feeling demotivated during the lockdown period is because they don't have anything to look forward to. Every day is just, sitting, probably watching TV, probably working out, whatever it is, just set smaller goals where you can achieve it and you can keep doing it over and over again. So that's the thing to motivate yourself, right? Now the second question I got asked was, players are motivated to train in a group during their training time, but they're not motivated to train alone. Again, basically structured to unstructured. There is no structure while training alone. The peer motivation is not there. Always while working out in a group or while training in a group, just by seeing another person doing something, we end up getting motivated to do more, right? So definitely that is there. Either they can go online and train with their peers, which is possible, either going on Skype or whichever is a better option online. They can start training online. They can start working out online. Two, they can have something fun. They can make their workout fun, right? They can start using things which are at home. For example, like a water bottle as a weight, whatever it is, make it fun. Add that extra element of fun over there, because players, I'm sure you like to have fun while working out, and that fun aspect will be missed out because you're training alone. When you're training with your group, with your friends, I'm sure that fun aspect comes along. But when you're training alone, you need to have fun as well. So make sure your workouts are a lot of fun. That's one way you can do it. The third thing is, again, goals. If your upper body is weak, start working on your upper body. So you start looking at an outcome. you actually start looking at a stronger upper body, which means that will motivate you to work out as well. Especially alone, you'll become more disciplined, you'll become more determined. So all that will definitely work. Okay. Now the third question I got asked was routines are flipped. Not sure what to do, unstructured, eating a lot of junk, getting bored. So what do you do for that is what I got asked. So for this, mainly again, look at your account for your time. How long do you sleep? What do you do during the day? Do you watch TV? So how long do you watch TV? How long do you sit and chat? How long do you scroll your phone? So that's something, if you can account for your time, you know how much time you're wasting and how much time you're using, right? After which, you're going to be noting down your time wasters. Now, what are time wasters? So people don't know what is the meaning of time waster, right? Time waster means any activity that makes you feel drained and unproductive. Now, this could be watching TV. If there's a show that makes you feel drained, don't watch it. That's a time waster. If listening to music makes you feel pumped up and productive, then that's not a time waster, right? So you should know what your time wasters are. It's very important for you to know that. Maybe scrolling through your phone makes you feel unproductive and drained. You may not feel that while using the phone, but just after that you might get a headache, something of that sort, right? So that is a time waster. See how long you're spending on a time waster after accounting for your entire 24 hours. Right? And then start to replace your time wasters with something that makes you feel good, makes you feel productive. Now again, what makes you feel good and productive? You need to be experimenting with that. Start exploring on a lot more activities. For example, you have color pencils at home, start coloring. You have music, start dancing or start listening to music. Just start exploring, right? And once that happens, you can put out routines wherein you can add suppose you discuss with your coach and come up with a small goal, then you can add that to your routine. So what happens is, when you have a definite routine, you will be able to stick to that structure. Make sure your routines are flexible, because this is not going to be as hectic as your training schedule or your normal training period, right? Make sure you get enough of rest. You are productive after this lockdown period, because that's very important. Imagine you keep wasting your time throughout, you get drained completely, and after the lockdown period you're not able to come back. So that's going to be very tough, right? So you need to make sure you conserve your energy completely and work on things that you need to work on, and after the lockdown period is over, you come back fresh and productive, right? So happy lockdown. Make sure your time is used in a very productive manner, and relax. Be a little more flexible. Avoid watching TV. Probably stick to just 1 or 2 hours of watching TV and have a lot of fun. This is the time you can have a lot of fun with your family and probably your brothers and sisters, your siblings, right? Yes, thanks.